But let's talk about Chris Cenac going late first round,
28.
28. Your
Yeah.
thoughts on, and give me both sides, your perspective on it, because then I'm going to flip it around to get what y'all think about what I say.
Well, I think he should have came back to school when we was doing the podcast earlier in the year. And we go back to the shows. I might have said it 15 times that he need to come back to school.
Right.
So, it's two sides to it. If he wants the money, I don't. Do we have a number?
For 28?
No. Do we have a number of what he wanted to come back?
Oh,
Ballpark?
ballpark, I'm going to probably more than what he got with Boston. So that's $3 million this year. So more than that.
He wanted 4.
So let's just say that.
Let's just say 3.5.
Okay, let's say it. Yeah, put it out there like that.
He wanted 3.5
Or
million.
I'll answer it like this. JT Toppin was probably getting $4 million from Texas Tech to come back. So we'll say it like that.
So we'll say 3.5. Because he don't
So let's do
deserve
that.
top.
Yeah.
3.5.
Well, see, this is where it gets tricky. See, when it get like that, we gotta go. Where did we finish at last year? Sweet 16 or the 8?
Yep. Week 16.
Sweet 16. We finished in the Sweet 16 the year before we played in the national championship game.
Right.
Ooze and Sharp came back, and they probably got what 1.5.
Around there. Between 1 and 1.5. Yeah, let's say that. Yeah.
1 and 1.5.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
They came off a national championship run. You're saying that you're gonna add 2 more million to a guy that they're saying falling in the draft that kind of needs to come back. So it's different when you kind of need to come back. So in my book, I think he's a 2.7, 2.8. Now, if they didn't want to give him the 2.8, that's shameful if they didn't want to give it to him. But I don't think he's 3.5 plus.
So what if they? Now Chris, correct me if I'm wrong.
You agree with that, Chris, or no? You think
I
he's one?
agree.
You think he's
No,
3.5?
I agree with you, but go ahead,
No,
D.
no, I agree with you too. But I'm wondering, is it more of a sense of they didn't want to give it to him, or they didn't have it to give it to him?
Wow, that's where Chris is
See,
going.
yeah, that's where I'm
Okay,
going.
okay, okay,
Is didn't have it
okay.
because everybody heard Coach Sampson say it. He had to walk it back, saying when he first said, he said we're poor. Remember, he said that. He took a lot of heat for that we're a poor program, poor athletic program, and then he backtracked a little bit and kind of added to it the point he was saying, in terms of recruiting, in terms of retention, compared to other programs, compared to big time programs, more established blue bloods, teams that have been Power 4 longer than UH. Because we're all alums here. We've only been Power 4 3 going on 4 years. So it's been a long. We're not making $30 million a year, till really this year. So I think when Coach Sampson said that, it was an indication of we don't have the money to go get all these 5 stars and go get somebody. I'm not gonna say a name, but y'all can figure it out. Another 5-star who's at a Big 12 school this coming year. Players like that. So I believe, and I won't go into details because I don't know all the specific money, but I truly do believe, and I kind of have an inkling. Y'all know me, and folks who are watching us on YouTube kind of know who we all know, that in terms of retention, we don't have it. There's a limit for us to pay players and retain them. And I don't believe we met Chris's price. Now, you could say Chris had his mind set on going in the first round. He was one and done. I mean, he said it when he got drafted, his press
Yeah.
conference. He was one and done. It was his goal, his plan when he signed with UVA to be one and done. Even though we all saw it, we saw in the mock drafts, he was falling in the mock draft. He wasn't lottery pick projected. He was in the 20s.
And he got picked basically where they said he was at.
So yeah, so he so set on staying in the draft because
I think it was an
UH
ego thing.
was a
Some of
ego
it.
thing, or was
Partially.
it they weren't going to meet his price? They couldn't meet his price.
I think it's a little bit of both, honestly.
See,
Like
that's
man,
that's the thing. Yeah,
I think it's a little bit of both. But I think I think if you come with the money, and I'm just thinking, I don't know, I hadn't spoke to him, but like you said, I think he did have that mindset. I'm one and done. I'm the number one center coming in. Kingston came in, he going out. I want to go out. I think some of that had something to do with it too. But if they come with
Who
that
wanted to
bag, like,
go out
hey,
today?
Chris, Cenac,
Want to go out to the draft?
to the draft. We want him to go
Oh.
out to the draft. But I'm thinking like if they come with like, hey, this is what they saying, Coach Sam, like I talked to some coaches, this is where you project it. We got the money, then I think it's a different story. Cause I remember watching when they was going on their I don't want to say tour, but different places talking to alums about trying to get them to reach out money. He mentioned the budget of UConn and a couple other schools and how much they spend. He was
right.
like, "We want to win the national title." I'm paraphrasing,
Do we?
but we don't have that money, and so I think it's like yeah, I mean, they can sell like we'll develop you. So do you want like, dang, I get on the back end, I can get better. So I think it's different things. What would you say to that, Chris? If they recruit, I would say, one of your players in your state within the Fluff factory, when they like, hey, we ain't got the money, we can give him this, but we're gonna develop him and he can get it on the back end if he come back. What would be your advice?
Exactly.
Okay.
See, that's Fluff's point. Go ahead, Fluff.
That's my point is if it's my son, I'm saying we're gonna take less to where we're already comfortable. But we don't have to learn new positions. We don't have to really learn new plays.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the less, and now all the scouts are kind of coming here like just for me, and I'm gonna take that route, and then become a you know wealthy man in the difference of maybe 11 months.